entire stores. They all end with stores. Notice? Not store. Stores. What are they telling you? One time they were one. But they duplicate and then they leverage. You got me? Then it comes down to service stations. How many SO stations out there? One? There are many. They duplicate and leverage. Are you with me? These are secrets of the wealthy. Now when you look at poor people are doing the total opposite to what wealthy people are doing. Still, poor people want to be rich. How does that work? Tell me how that works. How does it work? You're doing this opposite to what wealthy people are doing, but you want to be wealthy. They leverage the time. You work 40 hours by yourself. They buy your time and invest it for more money. You go on their job, you can't bring anybody to leverage you. You're doing the opposite. You're not going to be wealthy if you do that. You got to duplicate. You got to leverage. You need people if you're going to be successful. Then you got to use the right information. Wealthy people will buy information that will help them accomplish their goals and dreams if they must. Are you willing to do that? Or are you willing to do it all by yourself and see if it happens for you? How long does it take you to discover if something is working or not working? 10 years, 15, 20, 25 years? You're slow. You're supposed to know when something is not working. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you go back and check your plan and say, this is not working. Listen very carefully. You need to do these things if you're going to leverage, if you're going to become successful. I hate to see people waste their life. I hate it. So leverage yourself, by the way. Listen carefully. God, where do wealthy people get this stuff from, by the way? You know where they got it from? Anybody have a Bible here? They got it from out the Bible. The next time you see an apple, when you cut the apple open, tell me if there's seeds inside there. Is there seeds in the apple? Wait. There's seeds in the apple. I see. How many apple trees I have on this earth?
Lots.
Oh, I see. Orange trees or orange trees? There's more than one orange tree. So even God leverage, am I right? And even God duplicate, am I right? Where do you think the rich people get it from? They got it from the Bible. If I'm talking sense to you, you better pay attention. See, it's there the whole time. I asked this question, by the way, to people. If you had opportunity, would you rather practice the principles of the wealthy or the principles of the poor? Which one will you practice?
Principles of the wealthy.
Not one person in here would ever say the principles of the poor. Imagine that. Not one person. If you cannot say the principles of the poor and you want to go wealthy, it means that there's something wrong with your information and what you're doing. Don't you understand? It means that you're doing something different. Don't fight the information. Don't validate what I'm saying with what you already have. Taking this new information. Make room for it. Make changes. Take notes. Go home and look at them. And make your changes, okay? I'm not beating you up. Next time you look at the apple, you'll see there's seeds inside of an apple. It always amazed me that the Creator will not give us those things without giving us a seed? Why would he give us a seed? So that we can do it again. You buy one apple, there's about 7 seeds on one apple. Out of one apple, plant 7 trees. Is that leveraging? And is that duplicating? And I'm telling you. So it's there. You just got to pay attention. If you go oranges, same thing. If you go grapes, some grapes, you see the same thing. You laugh, you say, this is all, so I never run out. If I could only get you to understand, listen, that nothing is short, you don't need to panic. You just need to pay attention. You need to ask yourself some serious questions. Do I have the right information? Is the information I have right now going to help me accomplish my goals and dreams? Did you hear a voice say yes or no? If the voice don't say the information I have right now can help me accomplish my goals and dreams, it means again something is wrong. You need help, and you need help yesterday. Don't fight it. I'm telling you not to fight it. Recognize you need help. You have blind spots, okay? Someone else, a mentor, will probably see your blind spots. And have a mentor that's been successful before. Have a mentor that's been successful before, listen to me carefully, or is successful now, okay? If a person comes to talk to you and they've never done it before, they're not qualified. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, they're not qualified. If you want to make money, don't go to them. They've never done it. Don't go tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend, okay? They're not qualified. You must be able to tell people when they're not qualified. I need to get rich. You going to give me advice on that? Have you ever been rich? No. You're not qualified. Calm down. People are asking the wrong people for advice, right? They're not qualified. I got 5 more minutes. Are you ready?
Yes.
This question is going to show you if you have faith or if you're carrying unbelief. So here's the question. If you knew for sure that you couldn't fail, what would you attempt to do or accomplish? If you knew for sure that you could not fail, what would you attempt to accomplish? Anybody want to answer that question? Remember, if you knew that you couldn't fail, what will you go after? How big will your dreams be? How big? What will you put on paper you want your lifestyle to be all about? If you knew that you can get everything that you want, it was impossible to fail. You see, you will not live a life so carefully. So, check yourself. You might have serious unbelief. So now you're going through life just walking light. Ask yourself that question. If I knew I couldn't fail, what would I go after? What would you go after? Yeah, what would you go after? Listen to me carefully. Write the thing down right now, okay? You can actually ask yourself the question later. Whatever it is you will go after, write it down on paper. It will tell you a lot about how you're thinking. You understand? You get to know about you. And this is what it's all about. Get to know about you. Unbelief. Here's what you do. Act like you cannot fail right now. Don't think about failure. And I think I owe it's 5-2, and I think I owe it to you to give you this one lesson. Listen carefully. We have been taught that failure is when you attempt to go after something and you didn't accomplish it. Is that what you understand failure is? You set a goal and it didn't work out. Am I right? Somebody tell you or say to you that you failed. It's a lie. I want to put the spotlight on it so that you never accept that lie again. Listen to me carefully. You set a goal. If you decide to go and accomplish that goal and it didn't work out the first time, you did not fail. I want you to cancel that. I want you to actually know that tonight so that you don't operate the same way any longer. That's not failure. See, that's the lie that's out there. So if you attempt to do 5 or 6 things that doesn't work out, you'll finish. You convince yourself that you failed 5 times. You did not fail. It's not failure. You know what failure really is? Here's what failure really is. You say, watch this. See, the wealthy people know exactly what I just told you. They know it. They know the secret. You can't go and tell them that they failed because they didn't accomplish something 4 or 5 times. They don't see it as failure because it's really not failure. Walmart went bankrupt 5 or 6 times. Do you know that?
No.
Oh, see. But the person knew to look at what was done and fix things. He sees it, saw it as progressing. You probably saw it as failure. Hello. It's not failure, okay? I want you to know that today. So Thomas Edison had told him that he failed 10,000 times. You heard that before? Mm-hmm. And what did he say? I found 10,000 ways that didn't work. Henry Ford with an 8-cylinder learned from who? Thomas Edison. So when the 8-cylinder was supposed to be invented, his engineers came to him and said, it's impossible, it's not going to work. What did he say? Keep on doing it anyhow. Because he learned from who? Thomas Edison. You know what real failure is? Is what real failure really is. If you set a goal and you don't take action on the goal, that is failure. Let me say that again. If you have a goal or dream and not actually going after that goal or dream, you are real, that's called failure. You failed to take action. But if you take action that doesn't work out, you did not fail. You see that one lesson right there? Most of you ought to become highly successful just by adopting what I just said. I came to this country years ago. Can read, can write. I remember the night I told my brother was there, and I told the full crowd, and I couldn't carry on the meeting for another probably 15 minutes. You know why? They want me to explain. How do you not? You don't understand. Well, I mean, you don't understand. Well, I can read all right. I can read right now. But I can even read the signs on the street. And I made a decision that I was going to be highly successful even in that condition at the time. And as soon as I made the decision, I heard a voice say, you got to go back to school. So what did I do? I went back to school. Here I am today. Here I am today. I hope I give you some hope. Because you probably all can read. And you probably all can write really good too. Listen, your past does not equal the future, okay? Whatever happened in the past, that's why it's called the past. Don't pay too much attention to it. I want you to correct this one thing. Somebody can. I did. Listen to me. I want you to correct this one thing. I want you to understand what true failure really is, okay? I want you to make that adjustment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's one thing I want you to do. And the second thing I want you to do, get a mentor. Get a mentor who knows what he or she is doing. Stop attempting to figure it out by yourself. It's not going to work. You understand? You're going to waste a whole bunch of years when you could be enjoying life somewhere and being successful. Stop attempting to figure it out. You don't have it downloaded. How many times do you want me to say that to you? It's not on your database. You cannot recall those steps to success. You probably never had them programmed. Does that make sense? So how are you going to download it if it never was uploaded? Now you need somebody to help you upload them by showing you what they are. And then you'll be good for the rest of your life. You could go teach somebody else. You understand? Start with your words. I tried. I can't. I should. I want to. I have to. Get rid of all those words. If you can. I'll say the next 5 years. It's going to take it that long if you don't have a mentor to get rid of. And all of them put you down. You know that? They drain your power. And if you're saved, you shouldn't be using one of those words at all. Still, I hear them all the time. Anyhow, did you learn something?
Yes.
Did you learn something?
Yes. Can you go for another 10 minutes? You still have 10 more. You want to go for 10 more?
I like to honor my words, you know. Okay. That's the point. Anyhow, brother. Thank you, my brother. This is Brother Lane. He looks after me. He teamed up with me by the way, half me and help me out. Bless you, my brother. My friend, who actually came out with me. And I can speak with my new students, Roy, right here, and my sister back there. Love you both. Thanks for coming out. So, what else I want to say to you? There's something else I want to say to you this last year. So I hope I shined the light. The light was spotted on certain things.
Yes.
If I had about 2 hours with you, I would already take you a little deeper. But that's what I have. I want you to notice. Remember, if you don't notice things, if something is not important to you, you're not going to notice certain things about that thing. If I'm not important to you, you treat me like crap. You know that? Anything that's not important to you, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? If you don't gain that thing important to you, how do you treat it? You treat it like nothing. If your goals and dreams is important to you, you better start treating them like something. You got to pay attention. You know, I was telling somebody the other day by some of my CDs. I have a lot of good stuff on my CDs. But you see a lot of these people, they might not want to hang out with you, okay? But they need you. You know what I'm saying? You know what they need from you?
Time.
What do they need to do? They need your time. They know that they are not going to be able to become successful without your time. They need your 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever. Listen, time is your greatest asset. T-I-M-E. God did not give you that in abundance. He give you a limited amount of it. If you waste it, you're not going to get it back. And I know some people don't like me to say this, but I'm going to tell you. I don't see it as working for a living on a job. You know what I see it? I see it as trading your life for a paycheck. That's what you're doing, trading your life for a paycheck. I'm just talking about me. This is getting me sick when I think about it. Because I know I can't get an hour back. And somebody's buying my time for 10 or 15 bucks an hour and investing for 400. So time is money to wealthy people. What is it to you? So you got to see the value of your time, value of time. If you want to succeed in something, find yourself a mentor who knows how to help you. Don't waste time hoping to figure it out. Stop it. So what if people need you? You're going to work tomorrow, and the last time I was there, by the way, I recorded a part of my CD, the CBC here. You were here, right? And it came out really, really well. So I would be on the new CD. It came out really well. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. It came out really well. I scrubbed one part of it, you know. But it came out really well. And you hear some of the things on XTD. It's actually right. I think it's really valuable information. My challenge is that my producer told me I need to copyright a lot of the things on the CD because a lot of people are going to take it, want to own it. So I'm doing a lot of copywriting. Serious. But he told me that you got to copyright this information. They're going to take it. It says theirs. Hello. Remember I told you I couldn't read already? I actually like to tell people that. To watch their faces. What do you mean? I'm giving you hope. That's why I tell you, I want you to have hope. Don't sit there thinking you cannot accomplish certain things. Man, wake up. Live your life. Everything. Listen, do you understand? If I could get you to understand that you have rights to every single thing on this planet Earth, can I get you to understand that? You have rights to everything. And the reason why you might not be accomplishing a lot of good stuff in your life, you probably don't think that you're worth it. If you don't believe that you deserve to live a really good life, you're going to have problems. If you don't think you deserve to live a wealthy life like everybody else, I am telling you, you're going to have serious problems accomplishing just simple things. Because you don't feel worthy. God is not prejudiced, okay? And he set some laws. I'm not going to get into the laws and the principles. Get my CD, they all know. They all want to see it. But you see, everything here is principles and laws. If you actually follow the laws and know the principles, you'll become successful. Does that make sense? But listen, they were set before you were born, before you came into the world. You can't change none of them. And you cannot go around them neither. You got what I just said?
Yes.
See, if you work outside of those laws and principles, you're going to have some serious problems. succeeding. When you put a seed in the ground, you don't have to talk to the seed. Do you know that? Do you tell it to grow? The seed and the earth knows what to do. Then harmony already. You plant a corn and they give you a bushel of corn. Don't you get it? That's how much God loves you and wants you to be successful. Can I say something that's going to make you really funny? Will you just stop being poor? I'm serious. Stop thinking poor. Stop being poor. Man, you own everything. Everything on this planet Earth you have rights to. The richest man in Australia, Peter Dennis, was my mentor, and he came here and told people that, not here, up on number 7 highway. But he came from welfare, but you know Peter Dennis. The richest man in Australia, multi-billionaire. When these people come and look you in the face and talk to you, you start to think you're going really quick. See, he was poor and they was a billionaire. This is why God will bless this guy to go places like that. So I want everyone to be successful. See, I'm going to be pushing this thing. And the last thing I want to say is that Roy, no wonder, my sister, we just team up together to do something. We decided that we're going to just go help people. And you know, we're really serious about this. We decided that forget the money. Is that right? Is that the message? Forget the money, forget all that stuff. You're going to get rich anyhow, right? Now focus and really helping people straighten their lives out and succeed in their families. Man, that's all me. And they came and say, we're in with you. I'm talking about feeling right now.
Yeah.
See, if you focus on yourself, there's a lot of ideas that will come into your head. You know that? When you focus on yourself, you're in the weakest state of mind. And you know that?
Wow.
When you focus on yourself is where you become afraid. Do you know that? When you focus on yourself, it will show you all your weaknesses. Did you know that? It will show you what you can't do or what you can do. It will bring you down just for thinking of focusing on yourself. But when you focus on people, you start feeling like, man, I be strong, man. Because that is where you become highly successful. And the last thing I want to say to you, the next time you go to Tim Hortons, notice that they're serving people. The next time you go to Walmart, notice that they're serving people. Now look at your life. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's your focus? If you're focused on how I'm going to make me and my family, you're going to have a real tough time in this world becoming successful. Take the focus off of you. And the whole world will say, here I am, you can take all of me. Only because you stop thinking and focusing on